Hey everybody, welcome to this dumpster fire of a Let's Play of the Darkest Dungeon with SlowWolf. It's me, the guy that started the dumpster fire. Here we are, we're going to be going ahead and playing some more Darkest Dungeon. Now, as it stands, we've got a couple level zeros, we're still building up our team and kind of getting them up and running. And I've got a great plan. And my great plan actually was thought of beforehand because this even has a team name. We're the Tomb Raiders, baby. We're going to go ahead and have our men-at-arms right at the front. And I'm thinking that instead of command, we're going to go ahead and give him the prot ability, so that he's got the ability to protect people. We're going to go ahead and bring our Grave Robber, who's got a lot of strong abilities, lots of damage, very evasive, powerful hitter, like lots of good stuff going on with her. We've got Simnil here, who, although he's got like some problems, has a lot of other stuff that's going very, very, very well for him. And then we've got Paris. And Paris, or Petrus, sorry, not Paris. Paris is the one that bleeds everybody. She's the one that runs away from everybody so that way she doesn't bleed. She's gonna make us rich. At least that's the hope. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the ruins, and we're gonna go into the ruins Biakuaz. These guys are all relatively okay there, it seems like. We do have a wheeled explorer here, which would be good to check out, but, like, I mean, Ruins Explorer, and you are good around in the wheeled. Okay, you know what, if we went to the wheeled, it would make more sense. But I would like to go into the ruins, because the ruins have the potential for a decent amount of loot, and, I mean, we could just stab them to death, and that's kind of what our team's good at. So, let's go ahead and do that immediately. To provision ourselves, we've already equipped trinkets, by the way. As far as trinkets go, there's nothing really to talk about here because we have still so many base level trinkets. Since it's a medium level mission, it would be wise to grab no more than 8 torches. Because it's the ruins, there's likely to be at least a couple more that show up, and even then, we're going to camp at a certain point, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's grab a second shovel, 1 medicinal herbs, a bandage, anti-venom, a couple of keys. Food, we need, I'd say 12 to be safe. Does anyone have tapeworms? Stress eating? No. Okay, we're good. Let's see, what else? Honestly, one laudanum, because I got a good idea about laudanum. Let's go ahead and give this a try. But I got a good idea about laudanum, that it works particularly well with anything that would revolve around people going someplace where it's particularly dark, cramped, or otherwise, like, super claustrophobic. And the ruins are full of Iron Maidens, which are definitely all of the above, so that's good. Now, Ruins Explorer has already given us a pretty good look at what's going on. I almost want to save my key for a secret room if we find it. We need to find 3 holy relics. That's a quest location, so we have to go there. Alright, well, let's go the short way then as fast as possible. That should be okay. Now, for our trap here, which is coming up, we're going to probably be using our, yeah, what did I tell you? Torches all over the place. We're going to use our Grave Robber to get through the trap. There it is, because it's probably the highest one. Let's just double check. 50, 100%. It's not always a guarantee, believe it or not. The traps actually have sometimes gotten me when I've had a 100% chance to disarm them. And that's largely because the chances to disarm are based off of their percent and my percents, and then the difference between those percents is the actual percent. It's kind of like stunning and stuff in combat. So, you know, nothing new. Now, if we put holy... Oh, no. What have you done? The urn has nothing but ashes inside. Why don't you just let her do stuff, you jerk? So, the reason why we brought the Antiquarian is because the Antiquarian can find things. Extra loot. And that's always good. So, we're going to start off with a stun. Which is practically a guaranteed chance. As for you, get him to protect you. Yeah, you were stunned. Whatever. We could do a Demon's Pull, grab some of them, bring them to the front, or we could stun another one of them. Do a little extra damage at the same time. Let's give that a try. Yeah, that was a good time. Blanket Fire feels bad, but it's not... It's a lot of team damage, but it's not so bad. There we go. Good dodge. Now it's time to make this actually sing. Let's get the riposte up and running. So, what do we have? We have a special ability on this guy now that whenever he gets attacked by anything at all, he's going to slap them back. On top of that, she is buffing him and forcing him to block for her. It's a good combo. In the meantime, let's lunge and kill this guy. Yeah, easy kill. Blanket Fire. Oh no. Swag. Yeah, that was pretty much an equal trade, honestly. At this point, what do I want to do? I could go for a Nervous Stab. That might help get the damage we need. We could just continuously do the Protect Ally thing. And now that he's actually in a situation where, how long does this last? One more round? Yeah, I think that means that we can go one round without doing it. We could do, like, Fortifying Vapors, but it doesn't really do anything, so... I mean, the stab didn't do much either, but... Thank you for the riposte. I sincerely appreciate it. Okay. Crush a man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now, the big problem here is, how do I get rid of these corpses? The good news is, I can do that easily by using that move. Now he's at the front. And I'm gonna stab him in the face.
Continue the onslaught.
So yeah, team is good. Team is able to really kind of maneuver around what the other team's got going on for them. I'm actually pretty sure I want to heal him as much as I possibly can, although it's only for one. That's probably fine. I could Rampart here, which is going to stun him, which is good, and do a bunch of extra damage. Might as well heal while we're here. Healing for 8's nice. Thank you, Occultist. I appreciate it. Pick to the face.
As the fiend falls.
Yeah, all things considered, good times. So, whenever you end up looting anything, and you've got the Antiquarian here, you get the chance of picking up antiques, and the antiques are worth a bunch of money each. Like, the Citrine's worth 250, each minor antique I pick up is worth 500. It's a lot of money. So I'm hoping that with that in tow, we'll actually be in a good spot. And the lower our light gets, the better off that loot gets as well. I'm going to go ahead and start off with a chance to maybe get a lunge at the beginning. And maybe get a kill right from the start. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, there's nothing else in here other than this holy relic. Grab it. The object of the search. That's fine. We're going to be spending a lot of room making that happen. So make sure that you don't pick up everything all at once and that you scout around and all that good stuff. So move to this room with a battle with a curio. I would like to. Thank you very much. See that trap right there? We're going to go ahead and immediately disable it. Now, actually, before I commit to this, hold on. Does this give you any bonuses? No. Does it give you bonuses? Yeah, it gives you a lot of bonuses, actually. You know what? Go back to default party order. Thank you. Okay. So that's helpful. Do we want to go into this next fight without much light? I'll be honest with you, I don't think that black light is a good move here. So we're going to go ahead and pop one torch. So that we can kind of keep this, like, slow burn idea going on. I don't remember. Do we have a lot of camping abilities that reduce stress? No. Yeah, so far it's a big, fat nope. Kill the stressors immediately. Okay, that includes getting the Nervous Stab right out of the gate first thing. Tempting Goblet, that's bad. Not a fan. 21 stress is not a fan thing. We are going to go ahead and stun this guy out of the tube because he can increase the amount of stress that we take. And give us a bleed, which would be very, very awkward. I'm also going to, like, stun this lady. She didn't get stunned. What bad luck. Okay, stressful incantation. That's bad. You know, I hadn't thought about the amount of stress that we'd be taking on this one, to be honest with you. Will that kill her? No. Do I want to kill her? Yes. Will I kill her? Yes. I choose to kill her instead of not killing her. That makes the most sense. So we have the best chance against people that deal damage at this point. I say that, and then if I take a crit that big twice in a row, this guy's on death's door, so could we not? We actually get a chance to kill him right now if I'm good about it. It's not good. Bad luck. Okay, protect me. Also, have a buff. Appreciate it. Look at that buff. Plus 5 dodge, plus 20% proc. He's so much harder to kill. Alright. Tempting Goblet too, huh? I mean, to be fair, he hasn't even marked himself, and look at him. Weird reconstruction. Only for 2? Oh, that's not nice at all. Alright, let's retribute this man to the ground. Thank you, he actually did die. Now what? Tempting Goblet. Please don't. This guy's dealt 61, like, damage in ways I am not happy. Okay. Nervous Stab. Go for as much damage as possible. At least bring them down a little bit. We could Shadow Fade him again. Which is not a bad move. And if we crush him, that brings him within kill range for anybody else. Meantime, pull him forward. Please get rid of all the corpses. Thank you. He resisted the move, though, so he's still stuck in a situation where he can use Tempting Goblet. I'm displeased. No, he's close enough. He has to use Knife in the Dark. Get slapped. Now, stun him. That extra buff, by the way, is pretty sweet. Okay, retribute this man. He will die. Now, heal this guy for more than 2, please. Thank you. That's much better. While you're at it, heal this man, please. Okay. I would like to get more HP. However, okay, maybe my dreams are going to come true. Then again, however, it does not seem like that's going to be the case. So let's just go with what we got, get the kills, and move on. Easy. A little bit of money is good.
So clearly.
Ah, that hurts, man.
Or is it merely
that hurts a lot.
light?
No lie. We could do with a few less of those. This is a quest location marker. I want to go there later, once I've used up a few more items. So we're going to go this way instead and head down around this loop-de-loop. If there's anything there, then we should be okay. Bookshelf, huh? I don't remember if there's anything good we can use on the bookshelf. So I'm going to just avoid it for now. That's going to be some homework I do on my own time. But as it stands right now, I think that fortune favors the fortune's the meek in this particular case. Okay, sack is empty. Unfortunate. Antiquarian didn't find anything, but that's okay. So we know there's no battles coming up, which is fine and dandy. We can continue to walk around in the dark then for now. What? Ooh, it's a crate, please. It contains stashed heirlooms. That's exactly what I want to see, and another minor antique. So far, Antiquarian has already given us 1,500 gold. Not bad. I'm not sure if I need a lot of blood right now, to be honest with you. But then again, I use holy water so improperly. You know what? Let's go ahead. Dump the holy blood for now. The holy blood? It's like, that's an oxymoron if I ever heard one. Dump that for now. If we get a good scouting chance, and we did. Okay, either way, it features at least one fight. And this room has our curio. This room has treasure. If we go this way and we try our hardest in the next 2 fights without like killing ourselves, let's at least add 1 torch here. Then we should be in a good spot. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Laudanum. It had no effect. What about bandages? It had no effect. Well, you know what? What about medicinal herbs? You're kidding. That worked? I'll take the 8 crests and the journal entry. Here we go. The blackest of fates. In that same instant, we found ourselves in a place of suffocating dark, facing a creature that defies description and whose recollection causes my quill to jump and shudder. It is merciful only fragments of our battle remain in my psyche. I see Cuthbert hacking at the quivering appendages of the monster. I recall how a piece of its flesh sloughed off, and of its own twisted accord sprang onto Bolin, piercing her stout plate. The occultist, as if to offer himself as a tribute, was torn apart by its writhing limbs. That's gross. It's gross. Wish I could have emoted that a little bit better. Okay, let's pop 1 more torch here. Good choice. Very good choice. Kill the guys in the back. They get priority. So stab him. That's a good stab. I'm very pleased. Okay, bring or stun. What do I do? Bring her to the front. She's much more easily killable. I can lunge and kill her. Oh, brutal. Okay, and that means that we still have this guy here that we can still stun, maybe. Yes! That is so good. We avoided all of the first turn, like, badness. Alright, and run for the old gods. They're gonna just trade off, dealing, like, bleed damage to this man. That's okay for now. So, I'm surprised this guy in the back is still, like, a living person. I would like to murder him. So, let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, the crit! It's so good. It's so juicy. Alright, let's go ahead and shadow stab this man. Boom. There we go. I appreciate the buff. Next turn, again, we can lunge. It's like once every 2 turns we can do that. That's really good. Bleed there would be bad. I'm glad you resisted it. Thank you very much. I mean, as lousy as this is, it's at least a tiny amount of HP. Right? Like, that makes some sense. Let's go ahead and do some retribution here. That could be worth more damage than I would think it is in the long run. So, give it a whirl. Now, with that mentioned, let's lunge. Maybe kill this guy? Good kill. I love Grave Robbers so much. They are so good. Alright, so that was a bunch of extra free damage, for free. I mean, go figure. Weird reconstruction, please. Oh, yes! That's what I'm talking about. Stab this man nervously, please. Thank you. Now, you're bleeding. You're gonna take, like, another 2 damage. I don't have any more bandages, so that's not gonna be a thing that we can deal with. But, you know, we can still crush a man and avoid any more damage. And that, I think, was wise. Now, take it all. We have 4 extra food.
Can be felled. They can be.
It's tempting. It's tempting to eat it all, but we're not going to. Instead, let's see, less than stress for 2 more rounds. We're almost 1 round less. Okay, as we go in here, we have to keep in mind, there's a lot of stuff that could go bad. Let's go ahead and use holy water on him in this fight, so that way he's a little bit more resistant to debuffs. And this was maybe a good time for that, to be honest with you. Now, we can start abyssal artillerying the guys in the back, but because they're not eldritch, it's not even that smart. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to start pulling this guy forward. If it works, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. He is now stuck in the front and can only do a tiny shot that pushes him backwards 1. Protect me. Thank you. That should give him a buff that's very, very helpful. You, on the other hand, can go ahead and stun this guy, and it's a high chance of doing so. But it didn't quite work. Harmless poke? Thank you. So for the first turn, things worked out nicely. Second turn, they might not. So let's go ahead and use Retribution right out of the gate. We still get the marked and the repulsed, which is good. Even if we miss. Rain of Whips. Be prepared for a slight world of pain. We dealt more damage to you than... Never mind. Forget what I just said. You just dealt 8 damage. That's painful. Okay. Nervous stab. Let's go for this guy in the middle. He's low-ish. If I pick to the face, he might die. If I stun this man, we might not take another bunch of damage. The chances of stunning are really high. Like, it's 140% right now. It says 50. Like, that's a 90% chance. This should work. And it did this time. Very good. No point-blank shot or anything is a flipping godsend. In return, we are still paid well in a very good crit repulsed. You're shanking the wrong man. What are you doing? Stop it. Ah, the bleed is bad. The bleed is very bad. Okay. It would be wise to heal ourselves, but I'm going to stun him instead. Good crit. I'm going to stun him instead to avoid taking any further stupid damage. And honestly, let's just retribute him. Keep up our retribution and our mark, so that way this guy wants to attack him first and foremost. We should be fine here. Protect me. Give him as much prod and as much dodge as possible as well. Like, he's resistant to so much stuff right now. You're going to want to heal yourself, bud. Ooh, good heals. Very good heals. Quite pleased. Crush. It worked. It was good. Lunge. Oh, it was okay. Not the best, but it was fine. Point blank shot. You have good dodge. You have good dodge, and it worked. What a time to be alive. And he's got a debuff on him. Oh, that's a good debuff to have, too. Weird reconstruction. Go ahead and heal up our main man here for 12. Turns out luck is on my side. Ramparts. Boom. It might not stun him, but it did. It even knocked him back a little bit. Shadow Fade is completely useless. Pick to the face. Oh, what a fight! That was so easy. All right, now with that said, before we open this up, let's go ahead and just camp. We're camping nice and early here, and let's have a feast. It's gonna be a big heal, lots of stress reduction. Whew. Now what? You know, Abandon Hope might not be a bad move here. Just because of the fact that everyone else can deal with a little bit more stress, he really can't. So do this. We'll all be worms soon enough. Why didn't you take anything on there? Oh, it's only a 50% chance. I see, I see. Alright, that leaves us with 11 left. With 11 left, we can do some wound care, heal some people up for a tiny bit. We can pep talk to reduce incoming stress. We can encourage, which would be a really good move to do, but now he's the one that's still stressed out. Gallows Humor could make it worse. Let's give it a try. Oh my god, it made it so much worse. So, how do we deal with that? We can maintain our equipment. And let's give him a pep talk. And then we can resupply as well. We got a free shovel. That's nice. Alright. Let's rest up.
The match is
and we didn't get ambushed. Good times. Unlock strongbox. Open it up. The contents are ours. Good stuff. So it's even more money. That's 3,500 gold sitting there. Thank you, Antiquarian. You're a beautiful thing. With that said, it's a curio. Curio. None of those are quest items. We could just head back. What I will do for now is head back, because we don't have a team that's very good at enduring. We have a good team for blitzing, for lasting 1 or 2 short fights, for dealing with a quick set of, challenges all at once. Like, we have a very strategic team, which I love, absolutely adore, but we need to be a little bit careful with how we do that. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna explore the other spoke of this area now, where all the quest locations should be. Like, that's where the end of the mission should be. And if we can do that properly, we might only have to pay for the man-at-arms stress levels, which would be nice. You're in a good enough spot. Give it a whirl. The volumes are dull and uninteresting. Okay, well, better that than, like, stressful and awful, like, a lot of the time. I don't know what it is about bookshelves, but they seem to, like, worry the crap out of people. Hold on, actually, hold on. Let's get back in there. You see this guy? We hadn't used him yet. Now's the time. So, the suit reveals great insights into this world. He's now a ruins adventurer. Oh, good timing. Very good timing. I was just worried about his stress. And now he's got like a 30% buff. Minus 15% stress for 4 battles, plus the minus 20% stress. He's got minus 35% stress while in the ruins right now. This is dumb. So good. Sax contents are yours. Oh yay, 100 gold. Sign me up. It's not like the Antiquarian has a better chance of that. Should open that with the Antiquarian. I feel a little bit dumb. Oh, hey, look, it's all these jerks. So, again, damage is kind of an afterthought here. We can heal up a good chunk of it very quickly thanks to the team we have. The problems we have are in the back, and if you just not dodge, that'd be amazing. Okay, pick to the face might get a kill, and I'm willing to try it. And it was worth it. 100% worth. Alright, now he's stressing out a little bit, but 14 is a lot less than 20 whatever it was. Yeah, look at that. Bump in the night. Good job, buddy. You hit me for 2. What a time to be alive. Smack this guy. He's within kill distance of most people now. Bump in the night again. Oh, try me, bucko. Oh, you're down to 1? You're within nerve of stab distance, bud. Okay, Shadow Fade. I mean, we could stun this person. Tempting Goblet. Oh, please. Oh, that was the wrong guy to hit. Oh, no, his stress is so high. Okay, if I retribute on this man here, he'll die. We'll also still have a riposte on. Pull him. Just get. What? Please clear. He didn't even clear the corpses. I'm so mad. Okay, can we stab the guy in the back? We cannot stab the guy in the back. We have to stab the guy in the front then. He's down to 4. He's within kill distance. This is good. But the guy in the back is a problem. I'm glad that I did not use Protect Me in this case, because she can take the damage there. Oh my god, all these corpses. Please hit. You need to hit. Thank you. Jesus, that stress was insane. Alright, good gold. Lots of gold. Another minor antique is good here. No one's bleeding. I could use some of my food here. Although, should I? I only have 8 left. And I need portraits. I need crests above all. The busts are nice to have. Dumb as this sounds, we're gonna get rid of the bandage. Open up the reliquary. It just gives us the relic. That's fine. Alright, so up ahead we have quest location, curio, and a battle. Okay, so we got at least 2 more battles. We got a bunch of books here. Might as well read them. A most unsettling passage. Oh, it got dark. Oh, it's not like I wanted that sort of... let's pop 1 torch. Relatively dark light is fine. Okay, now at this stage, none of these guys are stress inflictors, so go wild to protect me on this one. Definitely lunge and kill the guy in the back if you can. Annihilated. I love it. Annoying Shank, glad it missed. Now, on your end of things, Shank moved him forward, so go for this guy. And then weird reconstruction, Our Lady in the back here. Good stuff. And she's bleeding. Of course she's bleeding. Why else? What else would happen? Slice and dice. Feels bad. We could have had riposte up and running, but I didn't because I'm dumb. Oh my god. Please leave my team alone. Retribution. It's not going to do much damage, but it should help for next turn. I probably should have gone for a crush there, to be honest with you. Weird reconstruction. Oh, our luck is through the roof. Like, actually, when does this luck stop? Okay, stun him. He's not going to be able to move now for the next turn, and we got a good lunge on him the turn after that. With that said, protect me. Okay. If I lunge, this guy's dead. Yep, toasted. We can continue to just weird reconstruction our team here, bring them back up to near full if we're lucky, and we have been so far. Stab him for 3. He's down to 9. Crush him for another 5. He's down to 4. He's getting there. Just a pick to the face will be all that's required, or another good nervous stab. Oh, my team is so good. It's like watching flipping clockwork. Take all. I can't bring the money, but the money's what's important here. Jade is a good thing to have. But let's see, a 5 stack of Jade. Jade is not... I'm going to go ahead and gamble on this. Because I want to bring the journal pages back home. I don't know why, but I feel like that's important. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Jade and bring the money with us. I get the feeling that the money is going to be a little bit more valuable in terms of the final fight that we're going to do here in this dungeon. I have got really no intention of walking all the way back here. That seems unwise. Let's keep going. So what are our last 2 curios? Well, one's our quest marker, which we'll go back for. And then one's this torch that we don't really care about, honestly. And another antique. Like, we have so many torches. Hunger, yeah. Feed up, guys. Eat up, boyos. Do I want to do this last one in dark light? There's a chance that this guy has a stressful heart attack and dies. But I want that loot, though. Let's go. Suicide. Okay. There's one guy I need to be really careful about, and he just did exactly what I didn't want him to do. That's fine. Calculated risk. Please be not that. All right, well, he's fearful, which means he's going to be, he's going to stress everybody out. Protect me. Okay. Aguilon. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. Now, let's avoid getting stunned. I can take damage at this point. Getting stunned, not so much. So we're going to stop him before he deadweights us. Retribution here would be a good move on this guy, just for now, because I want to kill him pretty quickly. Quirrell, that's the right man to... Oh! What a crit, dude. What a crit. Okay, pull this man forward. Bring him into the proverbial spotlight here. Graveyard Slash. Good dodge, buddy. Nice one. Alright, so now he's in range. I would like to tell you about my good friend, the Nervous Stab. Have you, apparently you haven't heard of him? Okay, that's fine. You stray from the plan! Tempting Goblin. I mean, it's bad. It's hitting the other guy who's pretty stressed out. But, you know what? Don't worry about it too much, because we can just, like, stun this guy. We don't take another Graveyard Slash this round. We lunge and kill this guy.
Another one falls.
Quirrell's gonna suck, especially because it's on that guy. It didn't crit, though, which is nice. Ramparts. We could try stunning again, or we could just crush a guy and kill him? That makes sense. I mean, the other option is we just protect him. And then when this guy tries to dead weight one of those two, good dodge, thank you. When this guy tries to dead weight one of these two or attack them, then we should be fine. All right, protect me too. So now you're protecting 2 people? Nope, it trades the protection. That's bad, but good to know. Stun. Okay, we need to get a pull on this guy in the back. So we're gonna pull him right up front, hopefully. Nice. Please don't get, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If I go in Rampart now at this point, it should stun him. Which would be a good way to avoid a lot of damage. He resists both. That would have been a good time to use Retribution. Instead, I'm beginning to realize, and I feel bad. Oh, that would have been, what a waste of my time. That's fine, though. Whatever. It's not like I care about you anyway. I do kind of, but good dodge. Thanks, bud. He's got a lot of dodge, actually. Now, let's learn from our lessons. Mark me up, Buttercup Baby, just to bring me down. Graveyard Slash is not gonna help us too much here, but what will help us is a weird reconstruction for 9. Loving it. Hashtag destroy him, please. Oh, what? He's still alive at 2. Nervous stab, please. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Axe Blade. It should miss. It's not going to. But I was gonna say she's got like plus 22 dodge. That's a decent amount. We can just kill this guy, so we're going to. Do I want to do another protect me? Or do I want to just stab him? Let's just stab him. Honestly, do as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible. We should be okay. With that said, though, we do have a situation here where this guy can't do that, so he's retributing for another round. Let's go ahead and crush. Does that get rid of the retribution? It does not. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Crush him again. Absolutely worth. How much money do we get? I gambled wrongly. I'm not gonna lie. We would have had 3 Jade instead of 5 Citrine. That's so bad. That's 1,250. That's like almost less than the Jade. Okay, eat the food. Grab the Jade. Okay, and head back the way you came. Pick up the last thing and call it a day. This has been a successful run, despite the fact that everybody's a little wigged out. Did you hear that? Yeah, I did hear that. It's okay. Do you see that? That's what I heard. It's success that I heard. Let's just dump the anti-venoms, because I think that they're gonna be worth the least. Get the antiquarian to open it up. Thank you, and let's get the heck out of here. So, you know what? All things considered, I think we handled that really, really well. Focusing on like the quest objective and making sure that we got out with the objective was good. Bleed Amulet, though. Oh, I know exactly who that's going on. That looks like Paris's trinket, if you're asking me. Flagellan's gonna love that. With that said, we just walked out of there with 15 grand. That's really strong. So what did we get in terms of our resolve? Warren's Phobe, not good. Meditator, good stuff. Deviant Taste, not so good. Photomania, I mean, great, but we're not in highlight most of the time. Specifically because it doesn't give us enough loot. All Saints Day. The Abbey will be decorated for the duration of the event, and all are welcome to visit during the extended hours. Everything in there is free? You will treat me for free? Sign me up, Buttercup Baby. Penance Hall. All the stress just gone. Semna. Meditate your butt off. Who else needs some stress relief? Come on, guys. Who else needs it? Marv? Marv's fine. You know what? Let's just toss Marv in there because we go. I must bleed. I must suffer. Marv, I think you need help, baby. But you know what? I think we're good. Anybody that we do decide not to use on the next run, we'll put there. Do we have enough to expand our roster? We do not have enough to expand the roster, unfortunately. Good news is, there's no one in there that we really care about, so we'll avoid it for now. Nomad Wagon. I mean, it's not good, so we're gonna ignore it. We got like a lot of crests, though. No, let's avoid that for now. We can use the crests elsewhere until such a time that, you know, crests are no longer valuable for upgrading the majority of buildings, or we literally have hundreds that we cannot use. Yeah, it'd be a good idea not to use them because they're useful literally everywhere else. Jesus. Like, no place. We can't upgrade any place. We're just not getting anything else. Furnace is nice, but... What about the tavern? We don't have enough portraits. I mean, we can buff the brothel. It's practically
With
nothing.
enough ale, maybe they can be inured against the horrors below.
Yeah, maybe they can be inured against the horrors below. Yeah. We have enough busts for one of these upgrades. We're going to go with the transept. Just increase the amount of times that's useful. Makes sense to me, anyway.
In time,
Was there any other
you will
place
know the tragic
that I could
extent of my
upgrade?
failings.
Easily enough? The answer so far is like a hefty nope. Oh, like, I mean, I could do a bonfire.
Success depends on survival.
I'm glad that we agree on that one. I mean, just goes to show that if you survive, then you tend to, tend to succeed. Okay, well, as far as upgrading goes, not bad. As far as, people goes, not bad. As far as mission went, you could have used a little less stress, buddy. But all things considered, you know what? That went fine. That went fine. I'm not even worried about it. You're good, buddy. You're good. Yeah. No, this is okay. The Abbey's been redecorated. Everybody's having a good day because it's All Saints Day. It's not mosquitoes for once, so I'm glad about that. Long story short, things are looking good. Financially speaking, we're doing great. We just need to make sure that we start actually, going for more difficult missions. If we can get together a group of, like, level 2s, I think we got enough experienced people here, honestly, between, Grandcourt and Sam and Paris. Like, we've got an option here for maybe a boss. And I'm thinking possibly a Warren's boss. But as it stands right now, that's going to do it. Thanks everybody so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.